son, where'd you find this?
Hey, what's up dudes? TemptedSWIFT here, back with another Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay. This time you guys will be watching is an AK-12 RIP DNA bomb on the map core that dropped with the DLC the past weeks when I got it. And I had a pretty interesting weekend. You know, a lot of events went down, UFC, we had the Super Bowl as well. It was very fun, and entertaining weekend. It went by super quick, and I hope you guys had a fun weekend as well. You know, barbecuing, enjoying foods, drinking with family, watching football, watching the UFC. If you guys watched that, of course, you know me, I'm always watching UFC events, always. I try not to miss it because it's my sport. It's my passion. That's where I love it. That's where I got all my entertainment. It was cool. The fights were kind of boring. The Super Bowl was really good though. That was a pretty good football game. Kind of an interesting turn of events, but it is what it is. I really didn't have a team to vote for, to be honest. I'm a Cowboys fan and we didn't make it, so it is what it is. It was a cool Super Bowl, so everything was cool. Everything was cool and fun and entertaining. I liked it. Good weekend so far. How about you guys? Let me know in the comment section below. But what I want to talk to you guys about today, kind of an interesting topic, because I want to start doing topic videos for my commentaries, for my gameplays and stuff like that. That's something that kind of brought to my attention, since I have a lot of friends that do YouTube and they play Call of Duty, and some of my friends quit Call of Duty, this and that. And you know, the question really at mind is, if you weren't doing YouTube, where would you be with Call of Duty? Because a lot of people can agree with me on when you start doing YouTube and you start going for gameplays and you start doing commentaries and stuff like that, just you start building a fan base, whatever. Everything kind of changes your perspective of the game forever from that point on, because you start playing, you know, a lot more, and you're expecting to be handed gameplays here and there, just gameplay there. And it seems a little bit different for me, because when I used to play Modern Warfare 2, when I first started playing Modern Warfare 2, I was a noob. I'm gonna be honest. I was really bad at the game, and I didn't know anything about YouTube and stuff like that. And I started getting into YouTube towards like Black Ops 1, late Black Ops 1. So I was kind of in the community, but not really. I didn't have a Twitter and all that social stuff. But I started getting into more during Modern Warfare 3, and that's when I got into YouTube, late Modern Warfare 3. And during that time, all of Modern Warfare 3, it was fun. It was a fun experience. But then when I started getting into YouTube and I started actually going for gameplays, it kind of changed my perspective a lot. I started noticing I got killed off a lot of streaks, a lot more. And then during that time, I was getting a lot better with Modern Warfare 3. I was becoming a better rusher. At the time, like, I really looked up to PwnStars.com because he was one of the best Modern Warfare 3 players out there, and I was fortunate enough to actually be part of his group and his friends, and doing videos and stuff like that with him and stuff like that. I was in his videos and whatnot. It was becoming cool, and then that's when I started realizing, okay, I play like him a little bit, and I started becoming more aggressive. I started dying, excuse that noise. I started dying on more streaks, dying off of Moabs on Dead Man's Hands, death streaks and all that, and it's like it started becoming more frustrating. Then I'm like, man, like this game's becoming not as fun as it used to be. And you start having that mindset for the next Call of Duty. You hope that there's changes, there's no death streaks and stuff like that. Black Ops 2 came around, and you start playing it, you're like, wow, the connection's really bad. You start noticing connection and stuff. You start noticing things you've never noticed before, because you watch videos and you see people beast it up, and you're like, I can do that too. You're like, what makes me not be able to do that? And you start seeing it, and you start kind of feeling the pressure, like, oh, I gotta get a gameplay now, this and that. I think when you start getting into YouTube, you kind of start feeling the pressure, and you start feeling the tension of having to rush something. The thing about that is that you don't want to let it ruin your enjoyment for the game, for the Call of Duty. Now, I don't play Call of Duty as much as I used to back during Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2. I gotta tell you guys right now, the game that I play the most right now is League of Legends, and I don't really plan on doing YouTube videos really of it until I get a PC, because then I can be able to actually record it and stuff like that. But even then, I'm still probably going to enjoy the game, because I'm an absolute noob at that game, so it's fun. When you're a noob, it's fun, to be honest, guys. But when you get into YouTube, just a heads up for those who are looking to get into YouTube, it will change your perspective of Call of Duty. So where does that leave me with Call of Duty and doing YouTube? Well, I can tell you one thing. If you look at my channel, I obviously play less Call of Duty for sure. I don't upload as much, but I'm trying to. So mixing it up with games kind of gives me that drive, because I'm not constantly forcing myself to play Call of Duty. Other than that, just keep your head up and stay positive. Peace!